Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the 90s NBA was physical, and no team embodied that more than the Knicks. When the league cracked down with rule changes in 1997, it was seen as a direct response to New York. Then Nick Doc Rivers said, those were anti-Nick rules, obviously aimed at us because we did those things so much more and so much harder than everybody else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Gordon out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Harden in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, they've got Bradley Beal. Barrett is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Wall. And it's Yurtsevin in at the 5 down low. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hyped where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Now here's Beal. Let's go. Misses off the right iron. Kicks it out to Booker. And the 3 off target. Wall against Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Boucher with the ball. Passes it to Wall. Boucher with a screen on Maxey. Wall's shot is off. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
He had a nice open look right there.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Booker on target from 13 feet. Booker's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Boucher. Pass to Barrett from downtown. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
A really good focus from R.J. there. I think that improves his percentages.
Maxey looking it over. He dishes it to Booker. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
2 on the clock. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Maxey passes to Booker. Harden outside from past the arc. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Takes the 3. Booker, no good. New York leading by 3. To the inside. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist from Wall.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here is Harden. Booker, right side. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Free throw good, Booker.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Now here's Beal. He had 27 points last game. Yurtseven kicks to Wall. Boucher with a screen on Maxey. Outside for Beal. Pass to Barrett, and another shot. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got 8 points.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Maxey. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago. Williams passes to Booker. Off target with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Down low. Yurtseven. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes it to Harden. The pass to Booker. Shoots over Beal. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. All with it. Maxey covering. Yurtseven. Maxey grabs the miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Passes to Harden. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Yurtseven's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Harden. Booker outside. This one for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Kicks to Williams. Now here's Harden. He's defended by Yurtseven. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's Yurtseven. Back to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pick by Williams. Here's Booker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Barrett against Maxey. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Barrett's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Booker outside. Williams has a screen for Booker. Over Beal. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And a new group in for the Knicks. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. McDaniels comes in for Chris Boucher. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Joe Ingles in for Beal. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Gordon. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for James Harden. And it's Richardson in for Booker. Here is Wall. Pass to McDaniels. The three. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
From about 19 feet. Misses off the left iron.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Brooks. We have just a few games in the books, Brent. What are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games, you're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Second free throw, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for Bradley Beal. The Knicks leading by 7. To the wing right side. McDaniels finds Clark. Pass to Brooks. Tries from 16. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Clark. Outside, Maxey. Clock at 6. Green with a screen for Hardaway. Shoots over McDaniel. Boston, no good that time either. Wall looking it over. Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Knicks have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Clark nails both of them. Celtics trail by 9. Richardson outside. To end the run, driving inside. And he lays it up and in.
Well, he's allowed to get in there, and once he does, he's aggressive enough to play through contact.
Now here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
First free throw is good. Maxey hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Brooks. Last game, 26 points.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Maxey. Bradley Beal's checked in for John Wall. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:12 left in the first. And that one's good, Maxey.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ingles against Richardson. Ingles dishes to Beal. Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Now, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Puts it up from 12, and Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got 11 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Takes a step back. Here's Maxey. Count it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Knicks leading by 10. Beal deciding where to go with it.
Hey, yo, right here.
From deep. That shot off. Right side Maxey. Shoots over Beal. Beal with the block.
Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Yurtsevin out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Brooks. And it's Barrett at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Harden. They get it back. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Beal, the pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And a fast break now for New York. Beal's running, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
For New York, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And New York making a change here. Wall's checked in. And so Barrett nails both of them. Grant, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous. But nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Booker. Up top, Barrett, defended by Booker. The baseline jam. It's Saban. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Celtics trail by 8. There's the pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Boucher with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wall passes to Yurtsevin. He kicks it to Barrett. Launches a 3. New York, no good that time either.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Harden can't hit. The Knicks leading by 8. Outside, Wall. It's Barrett on the wing. From about 19 feet. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Barrett's got 14 points for the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Offensive rebound. Another shot. And Booker with the layup. He's got 18.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Boucher with a screen on Richardson. Brooks against Richardson.
Hard-nosed defender, and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harden against Wall. Barrett. And Boston with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Wall finds Boucher. Outside, Wall. And here's Brooks from outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so Booker will bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Williams, a screen on Barrett. Booker the pass to Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Now here's Wall. Brooks right side. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
New York calls timeout.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. He's coming off an excellent season, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season, he gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. New York trailing. Wall passes to Boucher. Top of the key, Yurtsevin. Poked away. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact. Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully he can as well.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Barrett inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Richardson gets a wide open look. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Booker against Barrett. Passes it to Boucher. 6 to shoot. New York moving it around. New York missing again.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Harden outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here's Harden. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's Wall.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Daniels, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Joe Ingles in for Barrett. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice comes in for Robert Williams. Hardaway is subbed in for Devin Booker.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Ball against Harden. 5 on the clock. Wall wide open. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Harden gets the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Wall kicks to Boucher. To the inside. And jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's the Celtics now. The Knicks making the shot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his third foul so far. Beal's checked in for Chris Boucher. Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. Maxey comes in for Richardson. Ingles against Harden. Pass to Tice. Harden trying to get open. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. For Boston, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That's good from Tice. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 8. Beal the pass to Wall. Kicks it to Ingles. Clark a screen on Harden. Here's Ingles. Clark right side. Wall dishes to Ingles. There's Beal with the 3. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And good that time. Maxey's got 10 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here is Hardaway. Following the miss by John Wall. Connects from 3-point range. Hardaway has got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And Green gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
All with it. Outside, Beal. Picked by Clark. Lets it go from deep. Boston grabs the miss. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Beal. He's got 7. Wall sets a screen for Beal. Beal with another miss.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Harden. Takes it inside. Stolen by McDaniels. All with it. Now Green defending. Now Wall. Pass to Ingles. Clark a screen on Harden. Bombed up there for Clark. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
From deep. Not going to go that time. And New York will come the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Now
here's Beal. Now, here's Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Celtics leading by 11. Green passes to Harden. Hardaway from outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Hardaway's got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston. Knicks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ingles. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Beal. Hardaway, no good. New York with the ball. They trail by 14. McDaniels finds Wall. Clark against Green. Beal from long range. A rebound by Jeff Green.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And here is Beal. Over Hardaway. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Celtics lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
63. Thanks very much, Tips. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New York Knicks.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And let's take a moment to shift gears. Check out the upcoming schedule.
And for the matchup with the Timberwolves, should be a fascinating one. Going against the best team in the league is a daunting task. But I think they're pumped. They want to prove they can play with anyone.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Harden. Maxey out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Aaron Gordon, and it's Williams at the 5. Now here's Booker. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Booker's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. Outside Wall. There's Beal with the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Celtics. 13-point lead. And the Celtics another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Barrett, and he makes that one. Barrett's got 16 points.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Booker. The Knicks pull it in. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A floater, count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Wall.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Yep, that one goes in there. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Here's Barrett. James Harden picking up that last basket. Shot clock at 5. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Barrett.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harden against Barrett. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Outside, Maxey. And there's the pass to Booker. Williams, a screen on Beal from about 19 feet. And he recovers it. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Beal. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brooks checked in, and he's good on the second.
Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
New York calls timeout. Brooks, left side. Boucher against Gordon. Beal up top. 12 points for him.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the paint, good saving. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Yurtseven's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, known for his scoring, there are times when Bradley Beal can be that off-ball playmaker.
Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knicks trail by 13. Barrett with the ball. 21 points in the game. He's feeling it. Good saving. And it's in there. Yurtseven's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Booker outside. From deep, Richardson. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
Beal, the pass to Boucher. And here's Barrett. Richardson covering. Passes it to Brooks. Over Booker. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. It's Richardson on the wing. Williams has a screen for Richardson. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
D's got to pay better attention to Richardson, one of the better shooters on the roster. This time, he gets it done from the mid-range.
Now Barrett. Brooks up on top. And Beal kicks to Barrett. There's the triple. Maxey grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 16. The dish to Booker. Over Brooks. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brooks, the pass to Barrett, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
All right, here's a look at stats for R.J. Barrett. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Booker. Williams, a screen on Brooks. Here's Booker, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Clark, he's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. McDaniels comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Joe Ingles in for Barrett. That one is no good.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Beal. And so Booker will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Green. Pass to Tice. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Knicks trail by 20. Beal dishes to McDaniels. At the top of the key, Clark. Inside, here's Brooks. That one off the back iron and out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Hardaway, and Green slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Ingles following the bucket by the Celtics. Brooks misses. Hardaway against Brooks. Now here's Hardaway. Defense right on him. A beautiful reverse layup. Hardaway has got 8.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Clark. Beal's shot is good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Beal against Booker. Tice sets a screen for Booker. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Celtics second.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
That free throw, no good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Booker finds Green, and here's Richardson. Tice with a screen on Brooks. Richardson, no luck. Knicks trail by 21. Now here's Brooks. 12 points for him. The pass to Ingles. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Hardaway has got his 5th rebound in this one. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
James Harden, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Beal kicks to McDaniels. Ingles up top. He dishes it to Brooks. Ingles against Hardaway.
Hey, come around.
Beal up top. 16 points for him. Celtics leading by 21. Harden outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
The Knicks making a switch here. Wall's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Gordon's checked in. And here's Wall. He's got 6. Clark a screen on Harden. Wall passes to McDaniels. Brooks kicks to Beal. Over Booker. That one wide left.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Chalk up 2 there. And it's 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
Good adjustment on the inside that time, getting the shot off from Aaron Gordon.
Clark, a screen on Hardaway. Clark inside, guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Harden. Wall against Booker. Pass to Harden. Over Beal. Harden, no good. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wall passes to Clark. Back to Wall. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wall's got 9.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Booker with it. He's got 26. Gordon dishes to Harden. 3-pointer. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. .44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Beal. 16 points for him. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Booker against Beal. Buried from 15 feet out. Booker's got 28.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Beal against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And Beal kicks to Wall. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Boston cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. It's Boucher out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Wall in at point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brooks, the pass to Wall. He kicks it to Barrett. The tray. Hands it from downtown. Barrett's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Knicks.
And you think about all the ways that R.J. Barrett is getting that scoring done. Versatile.
And the slam by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's Brooks. Williams with the block. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Harden outside. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Barrett. Brooks outside. Pass to Wall. Boucher sets a screen for Wall. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And it's Harden with the ball for Boston. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Maxey kicks to Booker. Fires top of the key. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Booker. Barrett the pass to Yurtseven. Brooks from outside. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Now here's Booker after R.J. Barrett's miss. Williams a screen on Barrett. Booker finds Williams.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Count it.
Well, you can see why RJ was the 3rd overall pick. I mean, he's got elite talent, and he could do a lot of things on the floor. This time it's scoring.
Booker with no one around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. To the middle, here's Barrett. Williams with the defensive effort. Celtics shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Gordon finds Harden. The shot will not fall. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Wall passes to Yurtseven. Over Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The Knicks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. With the step back. Out to Brooks. Pass to Barrett. Wall with it. Over Maxey. Tries again. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Chris Boucher. Joe Ingles comes in for Dylan Brooks. Evan Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Zhang comes in for James Harden. Richardson, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Maxey. And Yurtsevin no good on that one. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Now here's Beal. From deep three-point range, Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. Gordon kicks to Zhang. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now the pass to Booker. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Beal the pass to Wall. Now here's Yurtsevin. He's guarded by Williams. Passes it to Beal. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Beal's got 19 points.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Here's Booker. Boucher with the rebound. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Knicks. Barrett finds Wall. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Kept alive. Here's Williams. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Beal, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Maxey against Wall. Now Maxey. Booker outside. Launches a 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Beal against Booker. Stolen by Gordon. Left side, Maxey. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Beal. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Williams with the block. To the inside. Right side, Maxey. Booker outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Clark comes in for Chris Boucher. And McDaniels subbed in for John Wall. Now, here's Maxey. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up, gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Green. Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Both free throws good from Booker. So it's New York now. Now here's Barrett. Outside Beal. Over Maxey. Knicks with a new 14.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Green. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. He can't get that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And here's Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists now in this one. 1:58 left in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Maxey. Booker looking around. Outside, Green. Tice in the high post. Here's Maxey. The three-pointer no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Ingles kicks to Barrett. Over to the wing. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Booker. McDaniels passes to Ingles. Outside for Beal. Over Maxey. That one a little long. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Barrett got a hand on it. Up top, Maxey. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. James, you guys facing a back-to-back on the road, a tough schedule, but so far so good, right?
It's tough, man. We're a resilient team. We work extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? So we put the pressure on us, but we're mentally tough. Big-time win on the road, and we got another one tomorrow.
Yeah, you win on the road with mental more than physical, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.